We should have an interesting race. Sota Arau in the 302 and Lukas Schlegel in the 304 should be fighting it out with Quinton Liu and Huang Han Hong for the start of the race. We will have something interesting up our sleeve here, as this time around this is the final race for today. It will be fighty, it will be feisty, but hopefully not too spicy.
Yep, if you've been hanging with us all day, tuning into the Senior Max, you will know how competitive this group of drivers are. They are equally aggressive, but of course, as usual, we hope for a safe and clean race here in the next 10 laps.
That's right. So as the marshals there are signaling for them to slow it down and get into line, we have the carts in front. Sota Arau leading away from Lukas Schlegel at P3, Huang Han Hong and Quinton Liu in P4. We have the lights on and it's about time to go racing here.
Here we go. We see poleman Lewis Gilbert lining alongside there in the front with Luca.
It's lights away and away we go! Racing into turn one. Everything is as per status quo, but up comes Kenta Kumagai, is fighting for the top podium positions, and the front two cars from Craft Motorsports went away. Lewis Gilbert and Lukas Schlegel away into the lead.
So a lot of congestion there going into the first few turns for the Senior Max heat number 3. But so far, all clean start there from all 27 drivers.
Not much incident out there to report, which is great news for us because we can see more of the racing, as at the front it is the car of 316 Lewis Gilbert in the lead in front of his teammate from Craft Motorsports, Lukas Schlegel, which has jumped his teammate one position in this heat number 3. So there you go. First place, Lewis Gilbert, followed by Lukas Schlegel, followed by Kenta Kumagai, Fuji Kishi, Futa Kojima, and Quinton Liu.
So great start there from the front few rows. Not many changes in positions. Everyone holding off for now with 9 laps to go. We're pretty sure things will get heated up shortly as Luca eyes the race lead ahead of him, which is held currently by Lewis Gilbert.
That's right, so the teammates are not finished dueling. I mean, technically they are from the same team, but each man for himself out there as they fight for the best positions that they will get for themselves in this heat. But the pack is definitely, the two of them are pulling away ever so slightly from the rest. But Kenta Kumagai is behind them in the 313, but now overtaken by Fuji Kishi in the 395.
So there is some changes in position. Quinton Liu has also made up 1 position from Futa Kojima, taking over 5th position. So in the back we can see a few different groups of close battles happening out. This is of course the 27 drivers grid, so we expect to see plenty of battles, not just in the front, in the mid pack and also in the back. But at the moment it is status quo between Lewis and Luca.
That's right, but Fuji Kishi is only a stone throws away behind, and the battle is up at the back between Hayato Ida and Austin Gale for P7 and P8 as well.
Here we go. Kenta Kumagai drops a couple of positions down to P7. So a couple of drivers in the front on the move. Fuji Kishi in 3rd, Quinton Liu in 4th, Futa Kojima up to 5th. Austin Gale moves up position to 6th as well.
So Quinton Liu, the RMC Japan champion, is in P4 right now. He's looking to make up positions, but at the moment doesn't look so easy. 1.7 behind. Lewis Gilbert in the lead with Lukas Schlegel second, 0.336 just behind. Stone throws away, and then there you have it, Fuji Kishi in the way, in between Quinton Liu as well as Futa Kojima, and then followed by Austin Gale and Kenta Kumagai.
So everything being kept very clean at the moment between our top 3. Oh, we see 1 driver there out of the race. So
I believe that is Michael Ko, 335 from Fireball Motorsports that's out of the race at the moment.
So everything looking calm and cool in the front between Luis, Luca, and Fuji Kishi. Everyone doing a lot of polite racing so far with 6 laps to go.
Maybe we'll see something that's more fighty towards the end of the session. When time is running out, that's where people get a little bit more fighty and the racing gets a bit more exciting on track right now.
We do see a close battle. I think that's the mid-pack as you can see them crossing the line right now. I think the battle for 8th position. So the mid-pack, you can see them coming through, still staying very, very close among each other as the front runners try to stay clear of any drama, any trouble here. We're halfway through already, the final heat here.
That's right, the final heat for today. Heat number 3, pairings B and C for Senior Max. Gilbert is leading Schlegel out in front with Fuji Kishi close by in 3rd position. The fight is anything but over because there's 5 more laps to go, and as they cross the line, it will be 4 more to go. Gilbert still in the lead, but followed closely by Schlegel, Kishi, and Quinton Liu.
Yeah, we can see a whole trio of drivers crossing the line almost at the same time. I think all the way down the battle for I think it would be P13. So you have a hand, we can see just now on camera, slightly a very close battle for all the riders in the back. So looks very interesting there as we continue to keep an eye on our top 2.
Still slicing and dicing out at front there. The Craft Motorsport carts. 6 laps done, and the fastest lap right now is a 50.005 by Lewis Gilbert at the front of the grid. And as I speak, Lukas Schlegel makes the fastest lap of the day for this session with a 49.992 for the Heat 3B and C, fastest lap in this session.
So I wonder if something has finally woken in Luca to let's start racing here with 3 laps to go.
Yes, indeed. So 3 more laps to go. Everything to play for. More action towards the end of the race. At the moment, it's Lukas Schlegel in P2.
We're going to try to check in on what's happening behind them. So I sent out Yan Liang and Ricky Donaldson. So as I mentioned, the riders in the back are still staying fairly close among each other. A lot of wheel-to-wheel still going on with 2 laps to go. This is definitely a good... So for the top 2, still as it stays, it is...
Last lap this time around. This will be the last chance for Lukas Schlegel. But of course, high risk, high return. Depending on how hungry he is for this victory in heat number 3, it would be wiser to perhaps stick behind your teammate and just cross the line in a 1-2 position for your team. Do the safe thing out there. This is going to be the last lap of today as we finish up the racing at Rotax Senior Max for heat number 3, B and C. You're looking at the leading pair, Lewis Gilbert and Lukas Schlegel, as they cross the final turn and come into the start-finish line to take the checkered flag and win this heat.
So as the rest of the drivers come across the line to complete heat number 3 for the Rotax Senior Max.
So that is it. This is the end of today's racing, and in a short while we will have the provisional results up on the screen as well. But to those that are joining us trackside, can I please invite you to join us at the Paddock Club? At the Paddock Club, we have a pole position award that will be presented at the Paddock Club to the winners of today's fastest qualifying laps.
Yep,
from
so
Micromax.
the
Sorry.
day 2 action on track ends it with Heat 3 for the Senior Max B plus C. It definitely gives us a very, very good glimpse into what's in store for us tomorrow on race day Sunday, with the pre-final and final races coming up for all categories. So here is your provisional result for Heat 3 B plus C for the Senior Max. Victory goes to Lois Gilbert, followed by Lucas Scheigel. Fuji Kishi in third, followed by Futa Kojima, Austin Gill, Quinton Liu, Hayato Ida, Sauta Arao, Sena Shirotori, and Chanokan Veratacha.
Followed by Kenshin Asami, Kenta Kumagai, Jun Ki Chao, Yoshito Sasaki, Chao Zihan, Tamahashi, Yuzuki, Benson Zhao, Donison Ricky, Gabriel Lewis, and Yen Liang. Next up, we have the final 7, which are Ariman Banzal, Miguel Quinones, Ethan Matthew Ong, Zhao Xian, Hong Yen Hong, Will Christian Lucas, and Michael Ko, which is 7 laps behind.